This is a love story, right? Right. Do not fade away. Let me click. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is actually a love story. Here we go. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This will be a parallax then. Maybe that makes some people sick. History, auto save, Q save, prefs. History was that day? Okay. Oh, right. Auto save. Auto save. Auto save. Right.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kinda bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
This is right up my street. I don't think do nihilists want the world to end, or they just sort of don't care. Aye. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution. Silently continue to the cabin. Aye, let's just go on with man.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, this is me. We're not going to go through with this, right? We're not actually going to go through with this, right? Like, really? Really? Hot Lumps, Funnycom, thanks for subs. Nothing to say, thank you very much. I spook yourself for the most wholesome stream on the web, thank you very fucking much. You hearing this?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take a blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Right, into the basement, let's go do this. Get this done.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
I'll decide.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
I like rot.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Right, so English, but we're doing favour by nae you.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Oh, look. I read it as, hey, I think I'm here to kill you, and I thought it would be better if it was, hey, I think I'm here to kill you. And then I looked at it again, and it is that. It's got a question mark. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? You're not really going to kill her, right? Really?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She had a cold beauty to her. She was coldly beautiful. She was beautiful, coldly so. Her beauty was cold. Cold was her beauty. You're as cold as ice. Yeah!
Focus on the task at hand.
Right.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
You weren't kidding when you said you're here to kill me. I don't want it to play it because I have to tab out and then it's not. Anyway, no, what? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steel your nerves to step forward. Let's get it done.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
By the way, listen to this. This is me talking away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yap, yap, yap. Talking away, right? And here's the old thing. Here's me talking away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yap, yap, yap. Peter, pitter, 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 pitter. It's just the same, isn't it? I mean, it would be different if I started going up like that. Peter. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. It's the same. It's an absolute con. It'd maybe be better if I put the mic right up to my mouth, but I prefer it being a wee bit away, and so it's not like you don't see this fucking mic that much in my fucking face. This is a good compromise. Less germs. Oh, give a fuck about germs. That was really hard for me to say that, wasn't it? Dan can make beats, Louis. You're the cold beauty. Thanks for subs.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okie doke. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Deep in my heart, yeah. Do you know that song?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it?
It's over,
She stopped
right?
breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But it's over, right?
But is it over? Really over?
But is it over? Really over? Sid, thanks to sub. Really? I shouldn't be taking the fucking piss, by the way, because somebody will be playing my fantastic game one day and they'll be going like that. This is shit. Of course she is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Really?
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened?
Really? Seriously?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I was kind of hoping to I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
I'm not just going to stay here forever, right? Did you hear the narrator? I'm happy, we're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Question mark, please. Come on, if you're going to say it like that, put a question mark. On you go.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Fucking gets in!
He's right. It's the only way out.
this game involves scenes of putting a knife in your neck. If that's not something you feel emotionally equipped for today, then perhaps, maybe another time.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
You're right, I don't like the idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing at least for a while longer. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Okay.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Right. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No, you're speaking to me.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Voice of the cold.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Right, here we go.
Those are two very different questions.
I'll tell you, I'll read
fine,
it next time.
I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Is this the same voice actor?
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened?
Fucking hurry up!
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again.
You can put auto on.
But after that nasty trick you pulled on us,
What, like
maybe
auto
she's
go to
not
the next thing?
only one around here in need of slaying.
What do you mean? Auto what? What do you think I'm saying? Fucking hurt. You don't have to click? What do you mean? Auto move to the next dialogue? No, I'm not going like that fucking hurry up because I'm sitting here and no clicking. Yeah, I'm sitting here like that, no clicking anything, going, God, hurry up. Hurry up and click it, would you? I'm not asking me to hurry up. I just mean, or the talking. I can fucking click it, I mean, click.
Focused, will you?
Let's talk about his princess. Fuck, man. Got a cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will.
Yeah.
She won't be a problem.
Voice of the Cold. That's got high as fuck ratings, by the way. This is very, very, very high. On Steam
Interior
and in
of the
other
cabin is
review
cold.
things.
A soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside.
Right.
The blade is your implement.
Right.
It feels like no one's been here for a long, long.
Right.
Like I've been saying, she's dead.
Killed her. Right. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall, is that new?
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table.
Right.
There's definitely a mirror.
Definitely a
There
mirror.
isn't.
There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror?
And then,
Let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with.
I care what to see it. I want to look at myself. See how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
See, sometimes I've got to read it at the top, voice of the hero, because the voice of the narrator and the voice of like me are so similar that I don't know if that's like the narrator who's just saying that. I mean, not that it really matters that much, but you know, like,
I'm not lying to you.
that sounds
Use
like
your
just the
eyes.
same.
There is no mirror. Why would I lie?
Get on that. This whole cabin is different.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died, so focus up.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
I've got claws.
And now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be ignored.
I'm a dragon. Right, take your blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Right, let's go.
The door to the basement groans open.
Yeah.
The room below is silent.
Yeah.
Nobody's here. As
Yeah.
much as I appreciate the optimism,
Let's
I guess
go.
we'll just have to go down
Okay.
and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
It's just like before you have a chance to finish your thought,
Look.
the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes
Yeah.
stare up at you, and finally,
My shiz.
the rest of the body. Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, so she has.
I see you brought that annoying knife. So,
Yes, obvious finish. You haven't tried slaying, and then you'll have saved the world.
So, what I'm actually thinking about right now is that game has got a lot of very good reviews. A lot. We're not talking about like really good reviews. How many though? 20. We're talking about a fucking lot. A lot. Overwhelmingly positive. 97% of the 2,000 user reviews for this game are positive. That I've never seen anything so high. And if you look at like Google and things like that, and like Google reviews and official reviews, or if you know what I mean, like game fucking sites and all that, it's all high as fuck. So I have to go like that to myself, right? What's wrong with me then? Why am I like that? Oh, hurry up. And some of you will be like, you must have ADHD. You must. It must be. For me, not to sit here and just go, yeah, pure criticise. There's a lot of people who fucking love it, obviously. See things like that. I need it to, like, see when I was just looking at like that path going up, or it was the, I don't know if you just saw the House and Hill. I can't remember what you saw. But the second time when I came back, there was a lot of clicking and listening and reading while looking at nothing. If you know what I mean. Just kind of like that, right? And then I'm like, this is going on and on and on. And it's not really a streamer game. It's not my cup of tea. Even if I wasn't streaming, I'd be sort of sitting there going like that. I'm not pure like that. I need things in threes. Just say something once, twice, and then end it in the fucking third time or something. It's just a wee feeling of, could I potentially... It's quite simple. It's just almost... it goes... Hold on, give me a second. It's just... I'm going to put stuff on the wall. It's too much reverb in here. It's almost like arithmetic. It's almost an arithmetic sort of thing where I'm just like that, right? This person's saying some short things, that's good, that's interesting. This person has went on a wee bit too long once. And then we get on with it. We move on to the next thing and it's a nice wee short bit. And then they've went on a bit too long again, and then too long right after that. And I'm starting to go like that. No counting it up, subconsciously you're just like, right, so this could potentially go on and on and on for maybe like clicking without really seeing anything. You're just looking at the House and Hill for maybe like a 2-minute fucking dialogue like that. When it's something I'm maybe no interested in, and if it happens once, and it happens twice, and it happens 3 times, it could potentially be 10 times, 20, 50. So, just not in the mood for a story. It's not that. It's just though my cup of tea. All right, so let's say you have, we're doing this again. What does it matter? Why don't you just go up and do it? And I sort of don't really care. I don't care. It's not my kind of dialogue. It's not my kind of situation, maybe. So 45 minutes wasted, right? I don't know. What's wrong with me? I hope, if the devs are in the it like that, I hope it doesn't look like I'm just going like, lot of shite. It's just not really my cup of tea. And I did think to myself, did I not get enough of a chance? But I think there's just a bit too much talking for me. I like things to kind of I don't know. But he basically did. No, I think I knew the kind of humour and the kind of... It depends upon me being a certain type of person. To get the most enjoyment out of a game like that, it depends on me being a certain kind of person who likes a certain kind of thing. And a certain kind of dialogue and humour and all that. And because that didn't really click with me, I'm at a disadvantage. How's everybody keeping? Yous alright?